I hadn't even hit the start button. It just decided to start for me. Ain't that awesome? So, YouTube algorithm, funny little guy. It's just got a mind of its own. I just want you guys to know off the bat, I just don't care. And I think the YouTube algorithm, and sometimes it's not very friendly. And you get sick of this stupid fake stuff that doesn't work on, like it's supposed to begin with. Anyway, I want to tell you guys, how's that lighting look? Is it pretty good? What's that, woodchucker? Heck yeah, I just ranting about the YouTube algorithms, bullcrap. Okay, let's turn this piece of wood into a piece of wood. And how we're going to do that is, I don't believe magic, so we'll have to find some other way. Hold on just a second. I had to finish that off for a while. But anyway, milled down a log. I've done some dirt work, drywall work. Been working my butt off today. You can imagine what I smell like. It rained earlier. And, it just got real humid after. I mean, like ridiculously humid. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to carve in this crap, So that's a painting to do. And now it's getting ready to storm again. It actually feels pretty good. So I guess I'm going to see what I can do. I need to make some morels. I'm going to make them. So I'm going to start out with some big ones. Like I'm going to make big morels. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. What's up, Billy? Heck yeah. Glad to see you. Woodchucker Caleb getting down with the comments. Heck yeah, buddy. It's going to be a rocket. The reason I got this facing that way is just in case there's any tornadoes. You guys will see them, because I'm always too busy. I wouldn't even know. Poor kids going by, they're going, man, that's going to be one funny looking rocket. so bad. Oh, I gotta show you guys this though. Oh, this poor bug. I'm not even sure what kind of bug it is. What kind of bug is that? I don't know. I know he's injured now. Whatever he is, he was just kind of his leg was just like hanging out. Oh well, whatever. Oh, I feel so bad for the little guy. Oh, go ahead, man. The morel carvings are so easy to make, and they're such a good seller in my, like my area. I just can't help but not make them. You know what I mean? I gotta make them. That said, help me out if you would. Hit that like button. Look at that cloud out there. It's kind of like a bowl cloud. Maybe a funnel will drop out of it, and you guys will get to see it while I'm carving. It'll be more interesting than me. I mean, come on. Bad shape for like a big morel. It's got a goofy spot. I don't care for this right here in the stem. So before I start giving it some depth, let me try to fix that. double chinned morel carving. You know what I mean? It was just kind of funny looking. Anyway, help me out. Hit the like button. What's up, Matthew? Woodchucker, baby kisses. Glad to see you guys. Heck yeah. All right, let's dig it in. Burn this dude. Put the fire to it. Heck yeah. So it really only takes 3 tools to make most mushroom carvings. You need a obviously chainsaw. You need a torch, and you need a flat disc. You can burn this, burn it down in there to get your color, or you can paint it. And then you got to sand off the edges so it breaks the stem top. Break like the edges. I like to paint it. Use less gas. It's faster. Paint it, let it dry, go on to another one, come back, sand it. I know people like to see things get done. Maybe we'll do it both ways. It's burning it. 2 things about burning it. It takes longer and you use a lot of gas. So I like to paint them because I get it down so good, burn it down so good, paint it, set it off to the side, come back to it, half hour from now, sand it off, and it'll look great. And 2 colors, either black or dark walnut. Dark color. Or you can sleep like this. It looks like kind of like a black morel. You know? I don't know if any of that rain is actually going to hit us or not. Let's see. Stay to the north so far. It's hard to say. I give y'all a different perspective. Well, I was like, and people like this big bear, you know. That's Michael S's. I think it's going to be Michael S's. Hey, Billy, tree fella, woodchucker, baby kisses. Heck yeah. All right, six or seven of them. That's the plan. Make 6 or 7 of them. Yeah, you got it right. All right, let's make another one. Why? Because this one ain't ready to sand. All right, I'm painting it. Hold on. Let me hit that some paint before I move it. Oh man, let's see. I want to go with the dark walnut. I like the dark walnut the best. I don't know. A little more brown than black. And to me, it just looks more realistic once you sand it. I could be wrong. You know. Well, we'll do that. Coat this before I unbolt it. Then we'll come back to it. If you guys are nice. Maybe, right? So I thought about, I'd actually melt this block to carve, and I thought about making 2 big ones, and then um, making like 8 little ones, and or something like that. I don't know. But then I run out of gas on the sawmill before I uh, was able to split make them into like 4x4 size pieces. So if I do that, listen to that lightning. You guys hear that? Oh, it's thunder anyway. Thunder, shut up! How about that? I'm gonna yell at it. Heck yeah. You didn't pay the rent, so I'm gonna complain. Your sound's in my space! Whatever. Alright. We take that one off, we'll let that dry. We'll make another one. That's a big one too. Oh, I got some spots I missed on him. No surprise, no surprise. I'm such a spaz. No, over there, it's not quite in the light for me. And, I'm just making excuses at this point. No. All right, so I got another block. And actually, this is the first squared block I milled, actually. And maybe I should have live streamed that. I don't know. But it was fun. Anyway, if you haven't hit the like already, be sure and hit it. And we're going to keep right on going. What's going on, Perry? What's up, Pilato? Dad? Heck yeah, glad to see you guys in there. I know Woodchecker and Billy, they're going to bring me some ice cream. How about that? Billy's like, I'm not driving to Ohio to give you ice cream. Come on, Billy, I haven't had any today. I'll tell you what I had. The boy had pizza yesterday up there with my father-in-law. So he had about a whole pizza left. I had about half of that. That was lunch. And then we went to a place called the Cherry Street in Lancaster, Ohio, and Haley had some food and some macaroni and bacon. Oh my God, that was good. I ate that like 3 o'clock, and then I guess I'm gonna eat Diana's leftovers next. I don't know. We'll find out because she don't want to go nowhere or cook nothing, and that's fine. I don't blame her. Heck yeah. Hey, John, what's up, Thunder Gouge Heidi? Glad to see you guys. All right, let's get started on the second one. We'll just leave this bear in the background for now. I'll do this side, and then we might move back to the weather. I don't know. We'll see. It seems like you guys like the bear in the background better. It seems like. I don't know. I would have never guessed that I was on that mushroom enough to use a whole tank of fuel. But okay, we'll grab another one. Y'all know I don't know what happened, honestly. You guys remember just a short month or so ago where the still was taking me like 20, 30 pulls to get this thing to fire? And now it's just bang. I don't know. I didn't change nothing. Yes or no? Would you like to see? What did we get here? Heck yeah, Perry, give us $2. Heck yeah. All right, that's awesome. Heck yeah, hey, baby kisses. Why are they giving me money if it's your birthday, Billy? I don't know. Oh, how about that? Why don't y'all send it to Billy? Oh, I don't know. All right. Heck yeah. How old are you, Billy? Before I get my straw poll, how old is Billy? 100? Are you 100 yet, Billy? He don't look a day over 65. But anyhow, you know what? If I had to bet, he's 67. How about that? Let's see. How old is Billy? I'm going to say 67. And then we're going to keep going. Hey, so here's the other thing. How many of you guys in a poll here, hey, Woodchucker going to run out of money? Heck yeah. Free shipping, you're carving a choice. Man, how about that? I'd probably send you a Morel. How about that, Billy? I don't know. Yeah, I think we could handle that. As much money as they're giving me, I can't. Man, I'm at 13.99 now. I might have to send you something. You never know. Anyway, so straw poll. Would you guys rather I keep carving after this morel, or would you like to see some finished stuff? Leave a comment. Let me know. If you'd like to see the pile of finished stuff I got over there, or if you think I should just shut up and keep carving. Uh oh. If I had to bet, Billy is 67. And you know why? Because 6'7", it's 6 or 7. Hey, yeah, you. Yeah. Hey, you need to shut up. I can hear you through my headphones. You be quiet. Stupid bear. Y'all hear me? Shut Yeah, that's what your mom said when you was born, Bear. Keep running your mouth. I'll cut you in half. I'm happy with that one. Can't complain too much. And you just make them different every time. That's the big deal right there. Make them different. So, boss lady texts me. It says they don't want to see your finished carvings. These people said you're an idiot and you just need to keep carving. Okay, man, that's a nice text from her. Hey, heck yeah. Hi, Ruben. How you doing? What's up, Jen? Glad to see you in there. Heck yeah, I'm trying to read this other one, but I can't read it. Heck yeah. Okay. Hey, Matthew, what's up? I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. All right, so let's start giving this dude some life. How about that? So nobody wanted to see any finished carvings. Yeah, I'm surprised. Hopefully I don't get struck by lightning. YouTube algorithm would be smart enough to make a highlight out of it if I got struck by lightning. It'd probably make a highlight out of me putting gas in the saw or something. It's because it's stupid. All Put it back to the outside for a minute while I'm carving this other side. It just makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Although the storms do seem like they passed, then they're not going to hit here. I guess, hey, we might get 100 likes today. All right, let's burn it. Put the fire to this baby. Why not, right? Heck yeah. Then we'll go ahead and chuck up another piece, and we'll cut it into some smaller pieces, and then make some smaller ones. One thing at a time, right? Okay. Cleaning's time. So supposedly, this is like really, considered really satisfying. Lots of things keep burned. I wonder if they feel the same way about that if there's like elimination. I gotta say that about the highlight from the other day. It did a live stream on Thursday. It picked out the burning those dance. I thought that was pretty fun. Let's get back around. Hang around the road. There it goes. Put some paint to it. Man, I'd have thought you guys would have wanted to see some best carving. Wow. Can't believe that. They said, no jerk, keep carving. Okay, that's pretty funny. Crazy. I don't know how to. Hey, we're almost 100. Heck yeah. Hi, Robert. How's it going, Robert Finch? Beating crazy. What's up, Mrs. Francis? John, Miss Francis, Woodchucker. Heck yeah. Hey, it is sprinkling a little bit. How about that? Not in the rain, it's sprinkling. I'm not in it. Barely, but I am not in it. I'll have to change that one. I gotta keep a little bit of brown enough to do one more eagle or some eagle touch-ups, because this is what I use for eagle wings and body. It's a dark walnut, and I just spray it. I bought a new sprayer so I could get back to using the good stuff again. I really like the PPG clear coat, untinted clear coat. I really like that stuff. But where I've been in a hurry, a lot of the stuff I've been doing, I've been using a spray clear, and the spray clear is just not as good. So you know you right off the bat you're not making something as good by using that crap. But anyhow, I got a new sprayer for the good stuff, and so I can't wait to do that. All right, let me unchuck that baby, and we will bolt on another one, and then cut it in half or something. We're gonna do something funky with it. I don't know what yet. Heck yeah, that's good. Let that one dry. I just see another spot on that first one that I missed that I need to touch up. Well, I'm gonna be out of brown now. I got a lighter brown, but I don't think it looks as good. I'm sure it could work, but I don't think it looks as good. So I got these blocks, and I was gonna sawmill them, and I know I was gonna. Everybody's every excuse, you know, everybody's got. I was gonna, and that would be correct. Anyhow, I was gonna mill these up into like 4x4 pieces and make small morels with them. And I run out of gas, and I don't have no more gas. That's good yet. And I'm like, I can make it work with a chainsaw. I got plenty of 2-cycle gas ready to go. It just, you're not starting out with as refined of a piece, but I don't really care if you don't really care. Nobody cares. What's up, Kevin Drika? Heck yeah, what's going on? I know you guys want to see some finished stuff. Let's get over here real quick and check it out. I was just kidding you guys. Boss lady didn't even text me. I see Baby Kisses said, oh my word. All right, so anyhow, here's some finished stuff. I had to move it really quick today to get, there's a bunch of finished stuff back in there, to get my Jeep in. I took the doors off the Jeep yesterday, and look at that hillbilly. He's looking good, ain't he? Okay, it's starting to rain. So I tell you what, let me just set this right here. I need to close this garage door and run back around. I'll be right back. Melting. Okay, all right. Okay. I'll have to pull that back a little bit to get back in the the rain, you know what I mean? But we can do that. I don't know. It'll take a while to get through these trees if it's not pouring, and it's not pouring. It's just raining a little bit. All right, so let's cut this block into 4 pieces, and we'll make another mushroom out of it. You haven't hit the like yet? What the heck? Hey, I appreciate that, Miss Francis. Heck yeah. Yeah. Who looks great for their age? Miss Francis? Is Kevin flirting with you, Miss Francis? Heck yeah. All right. All right. You hear the stream in the house. I'm so loud. Heck yeah. That's the point. Okay, where's my maybe it's Billy. Billy looks good for his age. He's 67. I don't know that, but I'm just guessing because of 6'7". All right. You know what? It just hit me. Let's do like a one of the creation does. How he does his mushrooms. Let's make one like that out of that piece. Instead of cutting it in another half, we'll carve it into a. But I have to change where the studs at. Okay. Yeah, let's make one of them. Couldn't hurt. I've only made like 2 or 3 of them, so it certainly wasn't hurting the feelings to make one. Let's flip it over. I got that little piece there that won't agree with me. Well, it's kind of like eating something they shouldn't have. Do you ever really know? Yeah. Until the brown flows, you just don't know, right? I don't know. Well, that doesn't sound like it, does it? Okay. Turn that like that a little bit. See if I can get it on the camera. Heck yeah, let's do it. See it all right with me in the way? Alright, that was awesome. Man, I'm killing it. Heck yeah. How's that look from the camera there? You can see it all right? Not going too bad. It is raining just a little bit here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad, not too good. Somewhere in the middle. That's where we always try to be. Appreciate you guys being here. Alright, let's see if we can't finish this dude. Start this one up next. Come on, Granny. Uh-oh. 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 Not happening. The rope just broke. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuck out. Okay, I'll put you on that one. I guess you'll have that. You have to yank them too many times. Keep yanking it. Sometimes it'll break, right? Okay. Put fuel on this one. Yeah, I'll look at it later, but more than likely it's going to have to get down to Scott and get fixed. You know, some things I can fix, some things I can tear up. If it's going to be apart anyway, why even try, right? Hard to say. And that thing's probably only got 1,000 pulls in it anyhow, and I guarantee I've exceeded that. I've had that one for a year and a half, something like that. Which that's one thing I gotta say about the still is the pull ropes and stuff like that. Now the Neotech is Chinese, and I like it because it's super light and it's got more power than the still the same, the same CC. So I like that about it, but it's definitely Chinese. I mean, like certain things like and you got to think too how much I use a saw. I use a saw way more than the general person homeowner would use a saw, and I mean that's what those saws are. These little 170, 180 class saws are they're like homeowner saws. And obviously I use them way more than anybody would ever use one at home. They had a tree fall down, they had to cut it up, and then they kept it in the garage. So considering that, I get the life out of this crap in about 3 months. But this one here, I really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is it's about a pound heavier than the other. I wonder if I carve some gills in that. I can try. It can't hurt to try, right? Heck yeah. Come out pretty good to there. Let me roll this baby over. You guys get to hear the light for the thunder. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll it over and see if I can't give it a little bit of gillage. We call it gillage. And then we'll have to sand it later. But all right. Yeah, that's hard on the wrist. Okay. Turn this thing where you guys can see it. If you can see it. It's starting to get a pretty good little rain going out here. I don't know. All right, let me gill this up real quick, just a little bit. Not going too fancy, but all right, that's good enough. I'm standing back up and burn him, and then we'll make a morel. All right, let's burn that dude real quick. We can sand him later. Yeah, take him off for a second. Let my feet. Let the heat escape. All right, it's just getting hotter. It's humid. That rain. I'm not meant for Florida, I can tell you that. can't help but wonder how this is flat sand now. Yeah, flat sand is a fairly new thing. Or it's a very new thing to me. Not fairly new, it's a very new thing to me using that. I've only broke it half a dozen times, you know. Let's find out. Before we take that off, I'll have to mold it back down, but what the heck, you know? I mean, worst thing that happened was break it, pop the mushroom on top of it. It might happen too. That thing, it's hard. It really whacks it. But it might sand it enough that I'm happy with it. I don't know. There's that. What do you guys think? Bad idea, good idea? Somewhere in the middle. Every bad idea is a good idea, even as possible. That could be, right? Okay, where's my dust mask? Yeah, I have it. And tomorrow, I can tell you guys, I know it's going to be repetitive, but tomorrow is really my last day that I can carve stuff that I could take to that show and sell it next weekend. Whoa. See that? Man, I'm just not safe. I gotta tell you, I'm not enjoying this. Woo! Yeah, like I said, I'm not enjoying this one. It is working. Okay, if I went that far, I might as well get a flat discount and finish it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my opinion. And I'm always right, so even when I'm wrong, okay. I'm in here in my flip flops trying to cut my foot off at every chance I get. I don't know why. It's just so high. I mean, I didn't want to put grease on. It's so high. It's soft as thunder, ain't it? It's just soft. I like it though. I don't mind it. All right, that baby's done. I can paint it. And I think it'll be red soft, more than likely. Red soft, white stem. What's that too for? Not too bad. You can see the gills a little better. You know, it's not too bad. It's kind of cool. Then we'll set that over there. I can finish. I can actually paint that. I like a big morel. Okay. Let me put on another piece. Maybe we'll make like a goofy shaped morel. Let's do that. We'll give it like a little bit of a silly shape. Let's see if we're going to do that. Put them in the middle. Okay. All right. Let me take that mask off. Put it over here. Uh-oh. Hey, let's see if we can run out of fuel again. You know, not too good, not too bad, right? Hey, is Shalps on tonight? What's up, Dan? Glad to see you, buddy. Hey, Donna McGee. You guys know if Shalps on today? Anybody know? Heidi was in there. I don't know if she's still in there or not. Hey, Michael, how's it going, man? Ohio, kind of southeast. All right, let's get it done. Can you see? What can you see? All right. People like the big bear in the background, so we'll kind of get it where he's in there. Let's see. You know how? Hi, Ernesto. What's going on, bud? Glad to see you. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and make like a funky shape morel. And one issue with that is, like a lot of times you don't realize the balance. Your balance will be off, and they won't stand up. And then you gotta play with it. So it's a little tricky to get this, but let's find out what we can do. Oh, it's raining pretty hard. That's what it is. I was gonna say, is that starting to get kind of a dark? Come back producing. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Better light on what I'm. Heck yeah! All right, let's see if we can finish this guy. I'm gonna go with it like it is for a moment, just so we can finish it. Man, my screen's getting all covered up. Heck yeah! Got beaten crazy, Miss Francis, Billy. Heck yeah! Haven't heard anything from them. I got you. 10-4. They probably aren't. Y'all can hear it. I mean, it's coming down now, you know. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Heck yeah. Hey, 139 likes. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Chris Tipple got the ditty. Haha. See ya. Whatever he did, Billy, I'm sure he deserved it. Heck yeah. What is it? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's burn this dude. Seems like kind of funny to burn a piece of wood while it's rain coming down, but it's not hurting my work today. So cleaning up sawdust is going to be a task, especially when some of it's out there and it's wet. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I got my own creek. Yeah, I have my own creek. Named after it. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. Have you ever creek named after it? I mean, I don't know what to say. I have my own creek. You know, it's named after it. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys my creek, you know? Yeah. So, see that water flowing down from there? It goes on down through there. That's Bear Creek. That's my creek. I'm like, oh, really? He's got a creek? Oh, that's special. That sounds fantastic. He must think we care. And then you couldn't find out it's just a water puddle. That's just the way the water runs. You know, storm drainage. You know, I don't know. That was wrong. I should have never did you guys like that. Heck yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Let me find him. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. Let's see. I almost put him in timeout. I just about hit the wrong button. Let's see. Standard. There we go. All right, Dan. You are in the Blue Man group now. All right. I have trusted you with the power. All right. Okay. I'll go ahead and try to get me and these done. Uh, so that I can clear coat them. I got a big pile of stuff to clear coat there. And I'm probably going to add about 10 to 12 more pieces before I actually clear coat. I'm going to clear coat Monday. Okay. I'll be clean anyway. I'm not on my food though. And then I will be carving Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be carving tomorrow. And we'll be carving Tuesday. But Thursday, I've got to have all this. Well, wait a minute. No, I won't be carving Tuesday. This is the week. So I'll have to check, see if anybody else is going to live stream on Monday. And if not, then I'll probably live stream Monday because I will have to be clear cooking uh, either Monday evening or Wednesday for sure. So this stuff's got to be loaded up. I have to set up Friday morning. So I can't really jack around. Let's do some sanding. What the heck? That's kind of funky looking one, you know? This little thing in the back. Can't see it from the lighting, just the lighting where it was. Let's go ahead and do one of these big ones. Do it sanded. Bring it to life. I'll start seeing stuff and hearing stuff, you know why. Now, if you start seeing or hearing stuff while watching me, I'm not going to say. How about that? Okay, there's that. Out of the way. It's going to be neat to see if you come alive. Well, rain's coming down, ain't it? It'd be really cool to see it. I still want to get over here and do it. Okay. Yeah, how about right there? Something like that. Yeah. And get rid of this gas hose with that too. So, right about yeah. Okay. All right. Clean it up. Bring it to life. Come down, man.
gotta have plus on angle right. I guess that's technically if you said the D4 can get it, or 5 because me friction takes for the gas. I gotta tell you, like if you notice some of the places are fat, some of the places are done, if you'll see the oil bring out too much of it, I try to not bring it on. It makes it look more realistic if you do it that way. The cars are different kind of thing, but I shouldn't say car, the carver. You don't want to bring out too much, but it's really supposed to look like a little lid running in between. Oh, rain again. Now it's coming down. It's coming down my tooth. What's that look like to me? It'll give a little more light. Yeah. That'd be a good idea if I shut the tool off, wouldn't it? All right again. I'm a button for punishment. So our boy, he'll get back. He closes on a house in 2 weeks, 2 Fridays. And He gave us a 2 week notice together. It was fun. It was I quit and 2 week notice and dropped out workplace and quit home. I thought it was fun. He thought it was pretty fun. I don't know if he realized that we were playing that fun. But I'm glad, but he hasn't been paid. He'll pay the rent anyway. He's going to get married when he's 24 and get married. I tell you, you can't make it that bad. I don't know what's good. It's not every now and then it's something bad, but what I know is you just can't make this stuff up. Oh, so I think that needs a good blow with the fan or the leak blower or something. Well, I'll tell you what, it's really coming down. My creek is really flowing good. I wonder if I'll see any trout swim by. I don't know. We'll find out. This Bears Creek, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's take that one off and save yours. But it'll have to be like blue off. After we didn't need it. Holes are in the way where we ain't getting the fuel. Or you're out of fuel. I got the top fuel, yeah. We're going to blow the next one off. I'm going to put more in. That's all I got. There's that. I don't know. So, what do you guys think? These are, I don't know, 20 inches or so. What do you guys think these should sell for? I don't know. I don't really know. Uh, what do you guys think? 10 bucks? 12 bucks? $5? $5 and a quarter? Hi, Brian. How's it going, man? Heck yeah. Yeah, Tucker, he's in Arizona. Go visit him. What's up, son? Suzu Sam? Heck yeah. You tell me what. All right. We have rain in the forecast the whole week. I heard that. Yeah, I mean, look at this, Miss Francis. I mean, for one, my sawdust now has turned into sand. And see how it's got waves? The sand has got waves in it. And I mean, this just started, what, 20 minutes ago? And it's flowing on down there to Bear Creek, you know. That's Bear Creek, in case you guys didn't know. My creek, right there. I hate it when it dries up, but I love it when it dries up. Because you get tired of being so muddy. Oh, like, make up your mind, bud. All right? Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to sand this one. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I moved this over, I didn't realize. Okay, it just hit me. At some point, I might lose signal. Hopefully, I'm not. I got good bars, but that don't mean water won't get like in the lines and stuff. But anyway, hopefully it's not that bad. Yeah, it's a running down through there, isn't it? This I told you guys, that's the Bear's Creek. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna see if instead of putting doing that, so I got this blower mode, and I use this blower. It's a it's for like a kid's bounce out, and the bounce out that I have, I save this blower, and I use it for sand. Anyway, it actually looks pretty good. I tell you what, it ain't working that good. Yeah, I got another idea. Woo, get that going on here. It's kind of cool, actually. Like you can see how hard it's raining, but look in the distance, you can see that break in the clouds. You can see the big anvil clouds out there. That's pretty cool. There's a hole out there, you know. It's pretty neat. Not too bad, not too good.
At least that's what I'm thinking. Something like that. Yeah. Heck yeah. 153 likes. We'll take it. What do we got? Got Matthew, got Dan, got Woodchucker, we got Donna McGee. Hello, hello, Miss Francis. Heck yeah. Phone's about to die. Oh, a tablet. Hate to hear that. We appreciate you being here anyway, Miss Francis. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to do recording real quick. And this, a little dry. Dry enough now. I got some longer rain, heavy rain, coming down through here. Pretty wild. I mean, I'm all just sitting here so quick, you know. Just point leaving. Look, my clothes is on, you know, little vest coming in and out of there, you know. And finally, we'll do that. That's it. Wow. You see that? That's one of the dogs. I hit it for me. Really full of view out there now. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'll do the same thing. That burn it. That's that. It worked. Blow the dust off of it. And even like you make little frills of dust. All right, going on, man. Try working it up. Like that one. That one's clear coat and it's ready to sell. Yeah.
Not too bad, not too good. Yeah. Yeah. So how about this guy? So I like to hand paint white. It just seems like gray white doesn't stick or it just takes a lot of it and it wastes it. And I want this dude to be red. But I want the top of that to be red. And then I'll do the gills and the stem in the white, you know. So that's pretty cool. Not too bad. Pretty simple finish, ain't it? Simple finish for a simple guy. Yeah. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Oh, you said it. This is a red rocket. This ain't South Park. What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, cloud. That's pretty neat. They opened up pretty good, didn't it? Heck yeah. I think I'm gonna let that dry enough and go get my let's see, location. Location. Hey, Mr. Bubba Johnson. We are in Southeast Ohio. But I had to be a smart mouth a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Location. Location. Come in, I'll tell you. How about the location of that Titan sub? Oh, they found it, you know. It just was a shadow of its former self. It was like a crushed trash can. It's pretty sad, actually, you know. But anyway, I'm thinking about going ahead and whiten that stem, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. It's been raining pretty hard, man. Rain. Um, in fact, I was telling everybody I have my own creek, and this is the creek. Flows down the driveway, and we seen a trout go by earlier, and that's a Bears Creek. You know, it dries out. They should have named it Dry Creek, but we named it Bear Creek. When it quits raining, it goes away. You know, it's kind of sad. You know. Okay, I am gonna go and get my white hand paint. I'm gonna white hand paint that. And I appreciate y'all being here. I'm not gonna shut it off, but I wouldn't blame you if you left now because this is gonna get boring. I'm just gonna be painting, and that's it. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna grab the white paint. If I don't melt, I'm gonna stand in the creek with my hey, yeah, heck yeah. Let's take advantage of it. It's not every day we get to do this. What do you guys think? Let's chill out in Bears Creek. Maybe take our shoes off, you know? Here, let's see. All right. All right, I'm waiting. Heck yeah, okay. That's kind of boring, actually. All right, we did it, though. Huh? All right, take us back over here to this and that sky, man. That sky is really cool. You know, it's going away the time after the time and the time, you know? Heck yeah. Yeah, you like it here, Bubba John. These people are all right. Me, not so much, but they're pretty good. All right, I'll be right back. So you guys are lucky, if there is such a thing. I don't believe in luck. But, okay, let's put it this way. You guys are fortunate, and that's why. I live here. When it gets boring, I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just get to turn the channel.
Pink gills. Yeah, they're just white. They're just, you might as well hand, if you want to look good, you hand paint it takes longer. Just, eagles and all that stuff. It just takes so much longer, but it's worth it. At least what I think so. I don't care if it looks good, not really that good. The white, it just seems like you don't really have no choice. I mean, um, you could powder coat it with an airbrush. I mean, just the thing that holds me back from that is, by the time you set that up, it's not the fastest thing to set up. By the time you set it up, you probably painted it with a brush anyway. Clean it out, whatever color. I don't take care of nothing, so I'd come out and the thing would be gummed up. And, yeah. I need to get that. Maybe if I did this was what I did most of the time, then you had time to take care of the stuff better. But right now, I'm doing too much. I mean, between this and especially with the stuff we got coming up for the year, this is going to be crazy. Plus, both our kids get married. One of them is getting married here on the east side of the house, and I got a ton of work to do. And you know how it is. Wife's got a million beautification projects she thinks you should do. You come up with your own things you think you should do, and they don't always agree. Either. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna paint that stem and then come back and paint the gills again. Mm-hmm. This is where Diana comes in good because she's got a lot more patience than I do for this kind of stuff. The problem she has is because of her RA is so severe, she doesn't have the stamina to work for her. And now she's got COPD on top of that. And she's 45. I can't even imagine having the health problems she has at her age. And me, I'm just opposite. I'm just go, go, go all the time. She can't do it. I mean, she used to be able to do it. I mean, she used to be a real go-getter. And she just can't physically do it like she used to. Not me. And somebody's got to be like that if you're going to do this. If you're going to have your own business and you're going to work for somebody else, you kind of have to be that way. I think I might even put some little white dots on top. What do you guys think? I done got white paint on the red on the top and I touch up the red anyway. So. All right, I'm going to hold that for a minute so that the paint, dust in the paint. I'm going to hold that for a minute so that I don't end up getting, yeah, I didn't get dirt in my paint. Heck yeah. So that one's going to be Michael's. I got to finish the bottom I'm gonna cut in welcome on the bottom of that dude, and then they want the log to look like a log. Put bark in it, you know, dig it down and put some bark, and maybe even put in some, put in some cut limb, you know, ends on it, and that's what that's going to be. And it's going to be a flag holding bearer, and the flag is going to go right here. The only determination is it going to go out in front like that and real high, or it's going to go over the shoulder, and that's still up to them. It's up in the air because I can't take it to them for well, the week after next I can. Next week I got a show, and then that's the week after next I can take it to them. So I just got to get it finished and paint it, and that I may actually work on that. Well, no, I'll probably work on that after that show because it's only going to take me a day to finish that and then burn it and paint it. I ought to burn it now. I mean, there's some things I still want to do to it. The only reason I wouldn't burn it, you know. But yeah, I think this thing is set long enough to roll it over. You see what I mean? I got a little streak of white on it, you know. And I'm gonna put white dots on it anyway, but I don't want that. So pretty much, I think that what to do with that can of red? Man, it's crazy. I'm telling you, I can lose it. I know it's here in plain sight, but I don't see it. That's crazy, isn't it? I don't know. I shouldn't say it's crazy. It's normal for me. I thought it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, it was hiding behind the big morels. Okay. Good enough. I'll take care of that. Yeah, I think so. I'll put the dots on there. Let that thing set. Let's burn on this thing for a minute. We'll burn on a little bit of this bear. I mean, he's got to get burnt, so we might as well do a little bit of burning while that's drying. Let's see. How's it going, Grandpa? Tricky? Heck yeah. All right. Get this dug out. See if it'll reach without me having to drag the tank off, which would be nice. I could do just a little bit of burning on that one, waiting for that to dry. For this, I mean, this is all done. It's just down here, I gotta do some work down here. I don't know. Yeah, he got it. Heck yeah. Get a little burn in on that. Keep my eye out, make sure you don't catch on fire. You know, I can still see smoke coming off of certain spots on him, you know. The way it goes. I need to get him out and finish the bottom. But that ain't going to be today, I can tell you that. Heck yeah. So we did what we wanted to do. We wanted to be on here for 2 hours. And is anybody getting on? Hey, yeah, we'll see you, Donna. Is anybody else getting on today? Do anything? Chucker or anybody? Live streaming? Heck yeah. Let's see. Find where her son is. Hey, see you, Donna. Heck yeah. We're glad to have you in there, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to get a small brush and we'll put some dots on this dude real quick before I quit. But I wanted to be on here for 2 hours, and we've accomplished that, right? And we got four more pieces. Yeah, 4 more pieces done. Let me get a different brush. Oh, a brush. I'll probably end up having to go over it twice, I would say, but man, that truck sounds awful. You guys hear that? So I said about a quarter mile off the road back here, and man, I'll tell you, most of the cars that go by, I can't hear them, but that thing there, I don't know. I'd say he needs to follow up with a mechanic or something. It doesn't sound very good. Okay. Sometimes I do this and I regret how I do it. The trick is trying to make other ones look exactly like it, or as close to it as you can get. And when I say it's a trick, I don't know what the trick is. And then a lot of times at the red, I'll have to do over it again. There's what I saw it fall, bounce off my foot, and fall across my foot and leave. So if I start shaking violently here in a few minutes, I probably got eaten by, I probably got bit by some kind of strange bug. I'm digging it. Not bad. There's like a little hair on that brush that is hanging out there, and every now and then it drags paint out away from the dot. It's not that bad, but it's there. It's kind of irritating. What is what it is. It's not right there. And that ain't good, because that means that thing will crack eventually. A lot of times you don't notice until you're doing finished work. But anytime you can get away from knots, you're always better off. But with pine, you can't really, it's hard to get away from knots. Getting a few on the back. I'm sure most people would be able to tell this is the back though. All right, that's good enough. At least it's done. You know what I mean? You wanted to have the finished product. You know what I mean? I think it just seems like it should have one there. Don't y'all think so? There we go. All right, that's good enough. So I'll say a review, but there's a review, and there's a view. Two great big morels and a decent little one. Not too bad. Appreciate that, Miss Francis. Not bad for just some redheaded hillbilly in his backyard, right? Or side yard, or whatever, his driveway. Wherever I am, I'm in the driveway. I'm in a carving shanty I built in the driveway on the west side of the yard. There, that's where I'm at. Anybody want to know for GPS location in case they're wanting to drop a bomb? You got to be pretty decent to tell people where you're at. Okay, look at them glasses, man, all fogged up. But that's not like sweat. It's dust. Look at that. Heck yeah. All right. Imagine what my clothes look like, right? All right, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys alone. I appreciate you guys being here. We will be back at 5 or 6 tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be pretty hot tomorrow, so I might try to put it off till 6, like I did today. But that said, we'll definitely be here because I want to crank out a few more pieces. And during the day tomorrow, when I get back home, they're about 12:30. I'm gonna be working on getting a lot of this stuff ready to be in there and be ready to go that I've got. But I appreciate y'all being here, and I can't believe you guys give me all this money. Heck yeah, Matthew, you got it. Live long and prosper, buddy. I like to do that. There was that one too. That's fun. It really blows the minds of little kids. They were trying to figure out how you do that. And I'm not telling them. Heck yeah. All right, appreciate that, Dan, Matthew, Miss Francis, Billy. Heck yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Grandpa, we appreciate you stopping by, man. Tire service at Bear Creek. Heck yeah. All right. Hey, you guys have a good day. Y'all know the drill. Come back